80% of SUV buyers are making the same mistake. Right now, they're paying thousands more than they should. But Edmunds just dropped their 2026 list. And number one completely shocked me. It's not what you think. Stay for the one vehicle that'll save you the most money. Number 5. Honda Passport 2025. The Honda Passport lands at number 5. This is a 2025 model in a 2026 list because Honda completely redesigned it for 2025, and it's still one of the newest designs on the market. More importantly, you can find better deals on 2025 inventory right now than waiting for a 2026 refresh that isn't coming. Under the hood sits a 3.5-liter V6 engine producing 280 horsepower. What matters is that this engine has been refined over years of production. It's proven reliable and delivers power naturally and responsively, not turbocharged and laggy like some competitors. The 10-speed automatic transmission is finally smooth. Edmunds testing shows 22 miles per gallon combined with the standard all-wheel drive system. Honda's IVTM4 all-wheel drive setup is one of the best in the segment. It can send up to 70% of power to the rear wheels and includes terrain management with normal, snow, mud, and sand modes. I've tested this system in actual off-road conditions, not just parking lots, and it's surprisingly capable. Interior space is where the Passport shines. This is a 2-row SUV with 41.22 inches of legroom in the back seat. That's more than a Toyota Highlander, which is 3 rows. Cargo space reaches 77.9 cubic feet with rear seats folded. I fit a full-size mountain bike in the back without removing the front wheel. Interior quality is solid and durable. The dashboard features soft touch materials and intuitive controls. Honda didn't overcomplicate things with touch-sensitive buttons that don't work with gloves. You get a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster and 9-inch touchscreen. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are wireless. Honda Sensing driver assistance features come standard. The ride quality is firm, which is tuned more for handling than comfort. The engine can get loud under hard acceleration, and the interior lacks the wow factor of some competitors. Pricing starts around $39,000 for the base EXL trim. Most buyers end up in the Trail Sport trim at $45,000. Total cost of ownership over 5 years, including depreciation, fuel, insurance, and maintenance, is estimated at $58,000. 3-year residual values are projected at 56%. If you want a rugged, spacious 2-row SUV with proven reliability, this is a solid choice. Number 4. Mazda CX-5 2026. Number 4 is the Mazda CX-5. The CX-5 has been a top contender in the compact SUV segment for years, and Mazda keeps making it better without drastically increasing the price. The 2026 model brings a refreshed front end, new LED lighting, and an improved interior. The base engine is a 2.5-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder making 187 horsepower. The turbocharged 2.5-liter engine available on upper trims produces 256 horsepower on premium fuel. Mazda tuned this engine to deliver power smoothly and linearly. It doesn't feel turbocharged with lag and then a sudden surge. It feels refined, almost like a naturally aspirated V6. The 6-speed automatic transmission is perfectly matched to the engine with quick, smooth shifts. Fuel economy is impressive. The base engine gets up to 30 miles per gallon on the highway with front-wheel drive. The turbocharged all-wheel drive version still achieves 27 on the highway. In mixed driving, Edmunds recorded 25 miles per gallon. Driving dynamics separate the CX-5 from the pack. The steering is precise with actual feedback, which is rare. The chassis is stiff, the suspension well-damped, and the vehicle feels composed through corners. If you enjoy driving, the CX-5 is one of the few SUVs in this price range that won't bore you. Interior quality is exceptional for the price. The materials, stitching, and controls all feel more expensive than the price tag suggests. The leather on upper trims is genuine and soft. The infotainment system uses a rotary controller instead of a touchscreen while driving. While some complain about this, it's actually safer and easier to use once you adapt. Space is the CX-5's compromise. Rear legroom is 39.6 inches, which is adequate but not generous. Cargo space is 59.6 cubic feet with seats folded, less than the Passport but competitive in the compact segment. If you regularly haul cargo or have teenagers, this might feel tight. Technology includes a 10.25-inch center display, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and Mazda's full safety suite with adaptive cruise, lane keeping, and blind spot monitoring with rear cross-traffic alert. The head-up display on upper trims is exceptional. Mazda's reliability has improved dramatically over the past decade, and they rank near the top in dependability studies. Maintenance costs are reasonable. The turbocharged engine doesn't require premium fuel to run, though you get peak power with it. Pricing starts around $29,000 for the base model. Most will want the preferred or premium trim at $32,000 to $35,000. The top signature trim with the turbo engine and all-wheel drive is around $41,000. Total cost of ownership over 5 years for the turbo all-wheel drive model is approximately $52,000. That's one of the lowest in this ranking. 3-year residual value is projected at 54%. The CX-5 is at number 4 because of size limitations. If you need 3 rows or lots of cargo, this isn't your vehicle. Wind noise at 70 miles per hour is noticeable. The CX-5 is perfect for individuals, couples, or small families who want something that drives well and looks great. Number 3. Kia Telluride 2026. At number 3 is the Kia Telluride. This is where we shift into three-row territory. The Telluride has been a runaway success since launch. It offers near luxury quality at a mainstream price. The 3.8-liter V6 produces 291 horsepower and 262 foot-pounds of torque. This engine is smooth, powerful, and proven. Paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission, it delivers confident acceleration and comfortable cruising. Fuel economy is 23 miles per gallon combined with front-wheel drive and 21 with all-wheel drive. Respectable for a vehicle this size. The Telluride excels in space and versatility. Second row legroom is 42.4 inches with optional captain's chairs. The third row has 31.4 inches of legroom, genuinely usable for adults on shorter trips. Cargo space is massive. Behind the third row, you get 21 cubic feet. Fold down the third row and you're at 46 cubic feet. Fold everything flat and you get 87 cubic feet. That's minivan territory. I've moved furniture in a Telluride. Interior quality is exceptional. The dashboard layout is clean and modern. You still have physical buttons for climate control, increasingly rare. The leather on SX and SX Prestige trims is high quality. The Napa leather on the top trim rivals luxury brands. Technology is comprehensive. The 2026 model features a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster and 12.3-inch touchscreen running Kia's latest infotainment system. It's fast, responsive, and intuitive. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard across the lineup. The SX Prestige trim adds a head-up display, premium audio system, and highway driving assist. Safety features are extensive. Forward collision avoidance, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, and safe exit warning are standard. Higher trims add blind spot view monitor, displaying a camera feed when you activate your turn signal. The Telluride is comfortable, not sporty. The suspension soaks up bumps and the ride is smooth. The steering is light, making parking easy despite the size. Highway stability is excellent. All-wheel drive sends torque to individual rear wheels. Ground clearance is 8 inches. The V6, while smooth, isn't the most fuel-efficient option in 2026. Competitors with turbocharged 4 cylinders or hybrids will save you money at the pump. Third row access is easier with captain's chairs, but the bench seat configuration makes getting back there awkward. While excellent, this isn't a luxury vehicle. Pricing starts around $38,000 for the LX trim, but most buyers want the EX or SX at $43,000 to $48,000. The top SX Prestige is around $53,000. Total cost of ownership over 5 years for the SX all-wheel drive model is estimated at $62,000. 3-year residual values are projected at 48%, lower than other vehicles on this list. Kia's reliability has improved, but the brand doesn't hold value quite like Toyota or Honda. The Telluride earns number 3 because it's the best value in the 3-row segment. Number 2, Toyota RAV4 2026. Number 2 is the Toyota RAV4. Before you say this is predictable, hear me out. The RAV4 has been America's best-selling SUV for years, but popularity doesn't always equal quality. In this case, it does. The 2026 RAV4 receives meaningful updates. Toyota refreshed exterior styling, making it less polarizing. The interior gets a significant upgrade with better materials, new dashboard layout, and Toyota's latest infotainment system. Toyota offers more powertrain choices than almost anyone. The base engine is a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder producing 203 horsepower paired with an 8-speed automatic. Fuel economy is 28 miles per gallon combined with front-wheel drive and 27 with all-wheel drive. But here's where it gets interesting. The RAV4 hybrid uses the same 2.5-liter engine paired with electric motors for combined 219 horsepower. Fuel economy jumps to 39 miles per gallon combined. That's Prius territory in a family SUV. The RAV4 Prime plug-in hybrid cranks to 302 horsepower. It travels 42 miles on electric power alone, perfect for daily commutes without burning gas. Combined fuel economy is 94 miles per gallon equivalent. For most buyers, the hybrid makes sense. The price premium is around $1,600, and you'll recover that in fuel savings within 3 years. The hybrid system is proven. Toyota has built them for over 2 decades with minimal reliability concerns. Interior space is well optimized. Rear legroom is 37.8 inches. The cargo area is spacious at 69.8 cubic feet with seats folded. The floor is low, making loading easy. The hybrid's battery pack doesn't intrude on cargo space. Interior quality in the 2026 model is much improved. The new dashboard features soft touch materials and modern design. The infotainment system is a major upgrade. The 12.3-inch touchscreen is standard and runs responsive, intuitive software. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard with over-the-air update capability. Toyota Safety Sense is standard across all trims, including pre-collision braking, lane departure alert with steering assist, adaptive cruise control, and automatic high beams. Driving dynamics are competent rather than exciting. The RAV4 handles predictably, rides comfortably, and feels stable at highway speeds. It's not engaging like the Mazda CX-5, but that's not what most buyers want. They want reliable transportation that won't break down. All-wheel drive is available in multiple configurations. The basic system is front bias for snow and light off-roading. The dynamic torque vectoring system on higher trims can send up to 50% of power to the rear. The TRD off-road trim adds multi-terrain select and hill descent control. Toyota's reputation for reliability is backed by data. The RAV4 consistently ranks at the top of dependability studies. Maintenance costs are low. Resale value is exceptional. 3-year residual values for the RAV4 hybrid are projected at 62%, among the highest in the entire SUV segment. Total cost of ownership over 5 years for the RAV4 Hybrid is estimated at $51,000. That's the lowest of any vehicle in this ranking. Pricing starts around $29,000 for the base LE trim. The RAV4 Hybrid starts around $32,000. Most buyers want the XLE or XLE Premium at $35,000 to $38,000. Why is it number 2 instead of number 1? It's not the most refined or comfortable SUV. The cabin is quieter than previous generations, but not as hushed as some luxury competitors. The hybrid system is excellent, but not as advanced as some newer powertrains. The RAV4 earns second place because it's the best all-around value. Number 1, Honda CR-V Hybrid 2026. And now, the number 1 SUV Edmunds recommends for 2026, the Honda CR-V Hybrid. This might surprise some who expected a luxury badge, but the CR-V Hybrid represents the pinnacle of what a mainstream family SUV should be in 2026. The CR-V has been redesigned for 2026, and Honda got almost everything right. The CR-V Hybrid uses a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine paired with 2 electric motors for combined 204 horsepower. But here's what makes this special. It's not a traditional hybrid. Honda's system is more like a range extender electric vehicle. At low speeds, the electric motor drives the wheels while the engine acts as a generator. At highway speeds, the engine can connect directly to the wheels for maximum efficiency. The result feels electric in the city and conventional on the highway with seamless transitions. The performance is impressive. The Perform-E Hybrid feels quicker than horsepower suggests because electric torque is available instantly. 0 to 60 takes about 7.5 seconds. Genuinely quick for a family SUV. Passing power is strong. Fuel economy is exceptional. EPA ratings are 38 miles per gallon combined. In real-world testing, Edmunds achieved 37 miles per gallon in mixed driving. That's better than many compact cars from a decade ago while getting SUV space. Interior space is thoughtfully designed. The CR-V is slightly larger than the RAV4. Rear legroom is 41.3 inches, among the best in the segment. Adults sit comfortably on long trips. Cargo space is 76.5 cubic feet with rear seats folded. Honda maximized every inch with multiple storage bins, appropriately sized cup holders, and a divided cargo floor that hides valuables. Rear seatbacks fold flat, creating a level load floor. Interior quality received a major upgrade for 2026. Honda moved up market with better materials, improved sound insulation, and refined design. The dashboard has a clean look, with a tablet-style infotainment screen floating above a honeycomb textured panel. Soft touch materials are used where hands and arms make contact. The impression is upscale without ostentation. Technology is comprehensive without overwhelming. The 9-inch touchscreen runs Honda's latest infotainment system, fast and intuitive. Physical knobs for volume and tuning remain increasingly rare. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard. A 7-inch digital driver display provides clear, customizable information. Honda sensing is standard across all trims, including adaptive cruise control with low-speed follow, lane keeping assist, road departure mitigation, and collision mitigation braking. Higher trims add blind spot information and parking sensors. The driving experience excels. Ride quality balances comfort and control. It soaks up rough pavement without feeling floaty and stays composed through corners without being harsh. Steering has good weighting and feedback. Noise isolation is excellent. Wind noise and tire roar are well controlled. The engine is quiet during normal driving. The hybrid's electric-only capability makes neighborhood drives nearly silent. All-wheel drive is standard, a proper system sending up to 50% of torque to the rear wheels. It includes snow mode that adjusts throttle response and traction control. This handles snowy winters, unpaved roads, and mild trails. Honda's reliability is strong, and the CR-V specifically has an excellent track record. The hybrid system uses proven technology refined over multiple generations. No major problem areas exist. Maintenance costs are reasonable. Honda requires oil changes every 7,500 miles. Brake service is needed less frequently due to regenerative braking. Expected maintenance over 5 years is approximately $3,800. Resale value is outstanding. 3-year residual values for the hybrid are projected at 59%, among the highest in the segment. Total cost of ownership over 5 years is estimated at $49,000, the lowest in this ranking. Combined low fuel costs, minimal maintenance, strong resale value, and competitive insurance rates make the CR-V hybrid the most economical choice. Pricing is reasonable. The base LX trim starts around $35,000. The Sport trim adds styling for $37,000. The AX, which most want, includes the larger touchscreen and upgraded audio for around $39,000. The top Sport Touring maxes out around $42,000. The infotainment system isn't as polished as Mazda or luxury brands. The interior is clean and functional but won't wow like the Kia Telluride. If you need 3 rows, look at the Honda Pilot instead. The CR-V hybrid earns the top spot because it executes the fundamentals brilliantly. It's spacious, efficient, comfortable, reliable, and affordable to own. It doesn't have significant weaknesses, rare in this segment. Most SUVs make you choose between fuel economy and space, reliability and technology, or comfort and affordability. The CR-V hybrid delivers on all fronts without compromise. This is the SUV that will serve you well for years. Go drive these vehicles back to back before deciding. Numbers on a spec sheet don't tell you how something feels daily. Pay attention to seating position, visibility, and control ease. If this saved you from the wrong choice, hit like. Subscribe for honest reviews. Drop a comment on which you're considering. Thanks for watching.